we're a CSO community with combined sewer overflows along the river. We started out back when I was mayor in the 90s. We probably had 22 CSOs, now we're down to 9. So CSO 19 was our bad culprit, so to speak, because it took care of a lot of stormwater. And we used to get backups all the way through the city. According to our long-term control plan, we were faced with sewer separation, which is very expensive. At one time, the estimated cost was $20 to $30 million just to separate, the storm and the sanitary.
We hired Commonwealth to come in and do an evaluation of our long-term control plan. And in that evaluation, then, and approval through IDEM, we decided that treatment was better than separation just because of the savings to the community. It just made sense for us to move forward with trying to treat this locally in this site.
So this gives us an option. This separates it out and sends it back to the river. In simple terms, just treats it, and then it neutralizes the treatment and sends it back to the river. We were very successful in getting a $3.5 million grant from rural development. And then we also got a loan from rural development to pay off our past sewage work debt, which was a good deal for the city. It kept our rates down.
These are the weir gates. They open and close automatically. There's a 24-inch tile that runs through this, and when the level gets to a certain point, the gates will open, and that activates the process. There's screens that go down to the bottom of the channel, and the flow goes through them screens, and any debris, rock, grass, twigs, things like that get caught up on them screens, and it pulls it to the top and automatically dumps it into the dumpster, and the water keeps going through. Once it opens, the flow then goes towards the bar screen. After the flow comes through the bar screen and goes into a lift station. There's 3 pumps here, and we're capable of pumping 23.5 million gallons a day through these pumps. The lift station controls with the VFDs built into them. That way we can throttle the pumps down to a desired setting that we need, to where we don't need to pump 100%, we can pump 50% with the flows. The pumps pick the water up and push it to our vortex unit. So the lift station, when it kicks in, it starts pumping the flow into Vortex 1. Depending on the severity of the storm, all the water will come here, and if it's not too great, then it pumps it over to Vortex 2, and that will do all the treating. This one is operational during peak flows. And the water level actually comes up to the top of them screens, and the water goes down through the screens into the trough underneath, and then it fills up here, and then it'll start overflowing. It does a circular motion, so it kind of rolls around in the whole process. It's continually moving and then pulls the solids up to the top. Then all the liquid then goes out and is treated. You can see the blue hoses going down through the big pipe. That actually feeds the chemical into the flow that we're getting outside at the vortex units. They're all equipped with backup pumps, so if one of them fails, we still have 2 that are operational. After construction, the first rain events we had, we noticed a difference right away. We've had areas of town that had flooding in the past, and once we put the plant online, the flooding has stopped. Commonwealth was real instrumental in guiding us through construction. The plans and everything were phenomenal. I've been involved in some projects that I had to be hands-on a lot more than I had to be with this project. That it was just went a lot smoother. We were very pleased with the turnout and with Commonwealth during all them phases. Just have praise for all the people that were involved in the project.
I've gotten a lot of compliments about how the place looked, and I think that as time goes on, people will see that this was a good investment for the city of Rensselaer.